Why do men cheat on their wife? Me want to say why?
It depends, right? This is like for me, like for all the questions, this is like the most straightforward, right? Because it depends. Every man and whatever they like in a woman, like I keep making reference to whatever your desire, your fantasy, your maybe not fantasy, but your spec, whatever your spec of a woman is, whatever you like to see in a woman, you gotta marry what you like. It's kind of like food. Eat what you like.
That makes sense.
So marry what you like. So if you like plump girls or plump ladies, don't marry a slim one. If you like slim girls, don't marry a fat one. But I understand though that that puts a lot of weight on women, right? Some women lose their weight after they give birth, but some don't. Some keep their weight after they give birth. So the man might get married to you when you're slim, and now you add weight, and then looks at like, I don't like women with weight, and then steps out.
Okay.
But I feel like that's really low of that man, because you know why she have weight.
Yeah, you should support her and work it out together, motivate her.
Whatever you don't like in your woman, you could make it happen for your woman and then like her that way.
Yeah, makes sense.
So in other words, the most important thing is that marry what you like. So if I like slim women, if I like women with ass, I'm not gonna marry a woman with no ass, because then when I see a woman with ass outside, I'm stuck on that. I'm glued to like, oh heck, and you're drooling, and your woman sees that and it's annoying. So if you marry a woman of your dream, what you like to see, a wife that you know has everything you desire in a woman, there's no reason to go outside.
Sometimes you should always remember to put God first.
Yeah, because you can't be sometimes.
Like when you pray and your husband is out with the boys or something, always remember to like be on your toes down, be on your knee and say, God, whenever the thought of going for another man crosses his heart, give him a strong headache. Don't be greedy with the prayer.
That's when things come up.
Let a strong headache hold him.
Let the woman he wants to sleep with see a period.
Prayer number one, because sometimes you got it all. You look slave, you are on point, you are everything, your wig is on point, everything, your nails. The man still go out.
Yeah, but that's why I said like there is no
that is the reason why
there is no fundamental answer for why men cheat. Right? Some men just like, it's kind of like greed. You already have the food, you're already full, but you want more. So you want yours and you want the one that belongs to somebody else. So in terms of why men cheat, to be honest, there is no fundamental answer.
That's why the focus of
it's not a
God-fearing man comes in.
So that's why they say, yeah, God-fearing man.
Go for the man that knows about God.
Marry a man that disciplines himself.
Yes, that makes sense.
So not everything in skirt or trouser or skimpy jeans matter.
Yeah,
when you see a lady, the first thought that comes to your head should not be her booty or how she gonna be when I have sex with her or how she looks when she's naked. But because your mind, and also where's your head space? Like me, I'm married. So if you're talking to me, I'm a married man. So when I'm talking to you, it's about maybe work, or you're looking for directions, or you're looking for an answer for something. But it's not like we're gonna date or like I'm looking to ask you out. That's not my headspace.
The discipline you said.
You understand? So you discipline yourself, and you know. It's not like, oh, women are beautiful. Trust me, all over the world, there are beautiful women everywhere. You're gonna see women that are 10 times beautiful than your wife. You're gonna see men that are 10 times handsome than your husband. That don't mean your husband is one of the beautiful ones. Your wife is one of the beautiful ones. They're all the beautiful ones. Does that mean
discipline.
You have to have
on the bed,
every beautiful lady? No. Does that mean you have also have every beautiful man? No.
That makes sense.
Discipline. When you see a lady and you like ass, so your wife's beautiful ass is not there, so you see a beautiful ass, so I have to have that. You don't have to have the ass. You already have a house at home. You understand? So your thought process, is what you do with your thought process is your discipline.
That's true.
So when I see you stripped naked, I have a wife, and she way more gorgeous, and she way more beautiful, and that's where I'm at. That's where my headspace at.
Yeah.
Not what you're showing me right now. And besides, your 2 minutes, it's not gonna fuck up my life.
That makes sense.
I don't really care what you got.
That really makes sense.
I got. You know, so if that's where your head is at, you don't care what's in front of you. So don't be greedy. Don't be stingy. Like don't want to get everything. You want to like eat your cake and have it back. You gotta be disciplined.
Yeah. And
what you don't want to do to you, don't do to another.
That makes sense.
Because if your wife does that to you, you won't like it.
We'll be broke.
So why do it to her? Like where I come from in Africa, men are like, oh, we're allowed to have 3 women. We're allowed to have married more than one. But the woman is only entitled to 1 husband. Who says that?
Yeah.
Same law applies to everybody. If you could marry 3, she could marry 4.
Yeah, let's get it dingo.
You understand? Like, war is the same organs.
Yeah.
She could use yours for 3 women, she could use that for 4 men. So what you don't want put in your plate, don't put it in another person's plate.
That makes sense.
I don't like it too, just like you don't like it.
Yeah.
So the point is, discipline yourself.
Yeah, sisters, as you guys are also praying, you always remember the shape you were before he married you, like he said before. Don't go just leave yourself.
You can just leave yourself. Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile for your husband.
Yeah, your husband see your vulnerability. It can be that today you're just wearing all back, you're just there. Tomorrow, before your husband will be like, my wife, have you made your hair? Boom, you're looking all glam. Next tomorrow, before you can say, you're all wearing bun short. Like, tease your husband, because men like variety. Whether you like
also, because some women though, that's no excuse though for me. If I love my wife, and then because when we were dating, she normally wears short knicker at home. She doesn't tie a wrapper. She always wears like nice. She's always smelling good. She doesn't. Her weave is always on point, or her hair is always on point, and she's always like hot. And then now when we have kids, she's always looking haggard and scattered. It's not for me then to go look at a lady who's on point outside. Another thing is, what you don't know is that when you new thing is good, but after a while it becomes the same thing. So my point is, make that woman what you want her or what she used to be. So you can call her attention to, hey lady, this is not what you.
Yeah, when
you first of all met, this is not what we're doing.
Everywhere. I don't understand.
You gotta get back to what you wear. Get back on point. I love my lady flash. I love my lady. Do what you were doing that got me attracted to you.
That makes sense.
So don't leave your hair. Sometimes sometimes you could drag her to the store yourself and make her hair. Like that's the way I like to see.
Yeah, instead of giving the money to another.
You understand? And she gets it. If she doesn't buy outfit and you look at it and this outfit is not, buy out the outfit and say, lady, I want you to put that on.
Knock it out.
It's not that difficult.
Oh, my husband finished work. Anyway, I'm enjoying this video. I always enjoy making video with my husband. And if you have watched to this extent, begin to thumbs it up, give it a thumbs up, like the video. Next question. In marriage, how many times a week is considered healthy or normal for doking?
Oh boy, this one I like. Because why?
This one you like? Oh Jesus Christ!
This one I like because why? There's no set time. It's not a timetable. It's not an appointment. There's no booking appointment. There's no timetable. There's no when. Do it as you feel it. Whenever you feel it.
When the feeling is mutual.
And it is comfortable.
Both
of you just, it's comfortable. Both of you get along.
What is there not to like? This sweet.
You just do it. There's no marking a date on a calendar and say every on the 14th, every 15th, once in a week, twice in a week. What if that once in a week, when it's okay, we're gonna have 3 times in a week on Wednesday and Thursday, and the other person don't feel like having it on Thursday? You gotta understand, like with that, something that has to do with your emotions and how you feel. You can't put a date on it because on that date, what if you don't feel like it? So it should come freely. Hey, look, freely you were given. Freely you're gonna give it out. You didn't pay for it, so you're not gonna pay. You're not gonna mark attendance for it. Yeah. So it's how you feel. If you both feel like it's now, it's now.
People courted when you were in the relationship.
I'm pretty sure there was no timetable.
Both of you know that you were doing it with timetable. That's okay.
I'm pretty sure there's no timetable because you give a man a timetable, you're not gonna marry.
For me, I even think as a newly wedded that time that children are not present. Oh my God.
That's
do it everywhere you
that's
can.
the time to like
knock yourself out, because sometimes
when children
with your
come
children
without kids.
sometimes they go open wide, like children when they say come.
Yeah,
1 week you never feel jam your husband.
Without kids.
And they even write the timetable. So
yeah, like that one, the kids, you just whenever there's a timetable you could say because of the kids, right? So when you one kid is not sleeping,
the other one is not. The other one is sleeping. One is not sleeping.
One comes into your room.
Before 4 eventually sleep, you are tired yourself. You don't sleep.
Like you sleep off before they. But in terms of like, should there be a set time or should there be a set date? No.
Next question. If you hear any background noise, my son is around. So, are men really scared of women's achievements?
Depends. Depends on the woman and it depends on the man, right? Like every man wants their woman to do well, make money. It makes you more, like for me, I'm speaking for me, it makes me more comfortable if my wife is doing well. If my wife is making money, oh boy, I'm relaxed. It's our money, it's our money. So I'm relaxed. It helps me do things that I would have been limited to doing, So now I could freely do other stuff because my wife's is a solid pillar behind me. She's making all this money, so we could spend all this and go on all these vacations that if it was just one person, we wouldn't go on because we'd be thinking about we need this and we need that, so we can't do this. But when it becomes a problem is when if the woman is making money or making more than you do, she becomes commanding, demanding, or commanding, or bossy. You become bossy. She doesn't listen. She stop being an obedient wife, stop being a good wife. Because some women, the money gets to their head. So normally, let's say, like for me, my wife don't have to, but I appreciate is that she does a lot. When I come back from work and I take a shower before I come down, my foot's on the table and she sets the table, and the details that she puts into it, sometimes I'm shocked. And I'm like, you need to do, I could wash my hands for myself. You don't need to get me water. I could get water by myself. You don't need to bring me water to drink. Stuff like that. You set the table by yourself. Let me clear the dishes after I'm done. She wouldn't even do that. Those matter, But when she's making money and she's like, go to the market, make your own food. I don't have time to cook. And this is a lady that normally cooks and take care of you. But now she's like, well, do it yourself. Your leg's not broken. And another thing is, it's not that the man can't go to the market to cook or buy the stuff to make the food. It's the attitude and where the command is coming from. Take this money, go to the market, buy food stuff, and load the house. Cook something.
Really, Scott?
No, some women do that when they get money. They're like, So no, I want my lady to control a lot of money, work and be our own. Hold our own. You understand?
He said it from that.
No problem.
But some men feel super intimidated when their wives start making money.
Why?
Some men don't even want to give their wife the opportunity
to make money. Why?
To make money, because to avoid everything you just said.
Yeah, but
sometimes money gets in some people's head. Sometimes but I as I'm making this video, I would love every man out there to give their wife opportunity to do what makes them happy. If she does it and she start misbehaving, maybe she's probably not meant for you. But for example, now when I eventually go back to working and all that, I don't even want to own my own account number. I don't care. I've been living on my husband's money since God knows when. It's just small one when I work with the men. I don't even see it that way. You understand? So if you are a obedient woman, money should not be the bone of contention in your home. Money should not get into your head, because money is spirit. There's a way it comes with it. You should be able to work on yourself. Things that you do for your husband before, because you're not making money, you say get a housemaid, or let the house get clean.
I can't clean anymore.
Or your husband's underwear, let the house girl do the laundry. Yeah. Your house girl has started washing your husband's underwear now. Yeah. You have started giving him food. You have started taking care of your children. You wake up 6 o'clock, you are vanished. You come back, you are tired, you are exhausted. One day your house girl will get belly. Now you now say, my husband, oh God,
Yeah, but
oh God,
in that case, I don't blame the man, because who's the heart drawn to? It's the one he
that
sees
is
all the
available.
time. You understand?
So,
if the house girl is not doing the man's laundry, cooking for the man, caring for the man, putting food on the table, and like asking the man, "Are you done? Do you need this? Do you need that?" And you're like practically invisible.
so your priority is now your job. Nothing else matters. So please don't ever be like that. Don't ever be like that. But if you are being just plain, you are making the money, and now even if they employ, even if after they promote you and your money is now bigger than your husband, don't ever forget to bring yourself down, humble yourself before your husband.
Yeah.
Because they know they see small man. There is no small man anywhere. Because if you do trash, he go trash you out with your big money and your big car. So
it's okay to make money. It's okay to get promotion, but it's not okay to do comparison.
Yes.
It's not okay to be a competition with your husband and say, "Oh, I make this now, and that's what you make." You know, it makes no sense.
No, it makes no
if
sense.
you actually see it as a family and we're building
It should
together,
be ours.
and we're building together,
Ours.
if everything is plural, ours, then if your mindset is ours, then there's no need for I'm making more, I can't take care of you, I can't cook. Don't get me wrong, your husband understand. No man who works and make money don't know how demanding or how stressful going to work is and coming back from work is, you know. So trust me, the man will want to be there for you and want to cook sometimes, want to help in the chores.
Yeah.
You know, it gives me joy to help my wife out in church,
always.
because I don't see that as job that she has to do. I see that as job that we have to
everybody's
do.
job.
So it's our job
Even
to
my
clean
kids,
our
we are
home.
raising our kids that they are watching, they are learning. Mommy has no chores,
You
he
understand?
has no chores.
Chores
The children
can
have
never be a problem
It's
in my
everybody's chores.
marriage,
It's
right?
family
Because
chores.
it's our chores. So we decide: do you want me to do the dishes? You sweep the floor, or do you want to sweep the floor? I do the dishes. We just do everything together.
Sometimes
That's
I even
what-
call my husband my dishman.
You understand?
My dishwasher.
That's what
my
couples do.
dishwasher.
You see me do it.
Yeah, you have seen it.
Because it's not our right to wash him. It's our duty to do it. So when she makes money, it's our money. It's my money even more than her
That's
money.
where the times table of docking also coming.
Yeah.
If you exhaust your wife, you make her do all the chores. All in the name of I am working.
I'm the man and I'm
she's
working.
staying at home. She's staying at home with 4 children.
Where she
running around, cleaning, cooking, laundry, everything. There are days that she have break, good and fine. But you now impose it on her and drain her out. When she's
she
not
gets to the
drained,
bed, she's
at night
exhausted.
you're not telling her, come, times table, now you go use my brother.
Yeah, she's
now on
exhausted.
Saturday I take the rest. Now Saturday you'll take collect.
Because why? She's exhausted. She's a human being.
So
None of
please,
us
marriage should not be hard.
are robots. We
At
have
all.
blood and flesh.
Marriage should not be
We get
hard. If you
tired.
people are doing things, putting each other into consideration, now go live like brothers and sisters. Now go fight, oh, brothers and sisters they fight.
There's
now go
no marriage
settle.
without
Yeah, even that fight in the marriage is what bring about, what do you call it? Every phase of quarrel. For example, now my husband tells me,
It draws you closer and makes you stronger.
Next
You
time,
understand?
I will know the reason. Oh, this was why we fought the other
The other
time.
time,
I will
so,
avoid
I mean,
it.
you understand,
So
like-
that fight will not
That's
come again.
one hurdle you guys already crossed.
Yeah. That
And
brings you.
that's behind you
yeah,
guys.
If people say they don't
It's never
fight,
gonna be a
you
problem
will be
in your
stronger.
marriage.
Fighting in
Yeah,
this
you
marriage
should see us
makes
go
us
at it.
stronger.
You know, but at the end of the day, we know why we're doing it. That's
Obviously,
why
oh.
we're trying to point out what's right, what's wrong, and
Yeah.
never to do it again, and just keep
Next.
each other happy. That's all.
That makes sense. Next question. Next question says, why does it take so long for a man to marry a woman, even dump them later?
Okay, so
Choke. Choke.
it depends, right? It depends. I could see a woman now and know that this is the woman for me based on her character, based on how she behaves, based on the advices she gives and the things she talks about, the way she talks. And then I know that this is the one. Some people meet, and also like it depends. Like some people meet their wife on Instagram, Facebook, and then like, oh, you talk to me, that's the one. But like I said, for every man, it depends on what you're looking for. What are your criteria? What is it that? What do you see as this person compliments me? You know, So if it's not there and you don't see it, then it takes longer, right? But normally, if you meet a woman and she's talking to you about your goals, what you're failing at, and she's trying to make you better, every man wants a woman that makes them better. So if your wife is contributing and saying, and the lady you or whoever you're dating is concerned about how can we progress, how can you be successful at your job in life.
Like sometimes it takes longer because of what is benefiting from you. Sometimes some of us see the red flag, we just ignore. It's taking longer. It's taking you to 7 years because he doesn't want to marry you, but he's enjoying everything he's draining and getting from you. He's enjoying everything. That is the reason why it's taking longer.
It's not supposed to take longer if the man loves
already
you.
Figured out that okay, she's the one. And the more you stay, the more you show your stupidity. Like for example, if a man, let's say for example, you are dating a decent guy, and he's already saying that okay, sometimes when you come visiting, when you people finish eating, you will not even make the attempt to remove the dishes. You just leave it on the dining table. Now he cook, because you are a visitor, he cook for you and like, oh, well, you would not even just want to call see. Like, picking when they train well, say, okay, you do the dishes and never marry me, I not fit do wash dishes. So never marry me, I not go to do in laundry. You never marry me, never marry me. So he never marry you, you can't do those things. One sister, when he just met 3 weeks ago, she came to visit. The man can physically see the transformation. A woman came to this house, wow. It just all of that's why when they dump you, 3 weeks you go yes they don't marry because that thing you could not give him.
Somebody else is doing it.
That from one angle, from another angle, there are just some men from day one they want to waste your time.
Oh, they just know that they're not gonna.
You got all the packaging, you got it completely. You are good, you are awesome, but they just know that it's your kunja that they're after. They love it good the way you are giving it to them. That is why they don't want to lose you. That's your way. When you take the roller for bed, they don't want to lose them. That is what they are holding. That's the reason why they are holding you. But
then it's something you lack too, man. Maybe the woman lacks character. She doesn't know how to cook or she doesn't know how to clean, but she knows she's very good, like you said, playing ball. So you're like, we keep her for playing ball, but you're looking for your wife.
So you also open your eyes and look at those red flags.
So it's there for the woman whose mindset is that I want to marry this man, I'm looking for a husband, to look for, like, if it's not moving towards that direction, so why are we here? You know, so why are you still there?
Why is it taking you so long?
Instead of to complain, why not make a constructive decision? Like, if he's not taking me seriously, if he's not gonna ask, if he's not asking me like things that leads towards or shows his intention towards he's gonna marry me. Let's
keep going to church to pray for a man that is no longer not your husband. God change his heart towards me. God change his heart towards. God is showing you the red flag. If he God change and then marry you 2 minutes, why is you?
Because if you're looking for a definite time frame and saying so time
that is the
he's gonna marry me. If he's not marrying you now, especially when he's not looking for work, he's not a student,
he's not starting life. So what is keeping him? Why is it taking to 5 years, 3 years, 2 years?
You gotta pay attention to every detail. So if he's not going towards that area, move. Because a man that loves this woman and want to be with her, and there's nothing stopping you within weeks or months, would know.
I even heard a sister say, as soon as the guy met her, like, you are my wife. Till today, they are still living together.
And that's because you have the character. She could cook, she could clean, she could pray. When you see a woman that, another thing is that there's no way you could fake a character for more than 3 months. One day, another thing is that a smart woman or a smart man is going to intentionally just drag a side of you they've never seen just to see how you're going to react.
That's true, which I did a lot.
So when they drag it out, the way you react matters.
Matters,
so then they're going to decide from point.
This one not being
this is definitely not.
Some of you will just be dating, just fold hand. All those annoying characters, try and see so that you will not be shocked in the future.
They pay you.
Do you know how many times I surprised this guy?
Yeah, like when you're not expecting you
have dated somebody.
You like that's another thing I find really funny. You pay a man an unexpected visit. He doesn't know you're coming, and then he stands at the door and asks you, "Why are you here?" I'm your
Never still shock you.
Hello, I'm your girlfriend.
Oh.
I came to visit you. You didn't call me. That's okay. I'm sorry I didn't call you, but can we go in? No.
No, go back.
And you're like, that's the man for me. That's my
And
husband.
you keep
Really?
coming back and keep praying.
Really?
After a year dating, 2 years, you don't have key to his house that you can come in and like, okay,
And
you go even open the
anytime.
shocks.
And
You came.
And you still say, I'm surprised he left me.
I beg,
Really? You're
please
surprised
don't
he
be,
left
and
you?
you are still wondering why is it taking so long.
You're surprised why it's taking so
Sure.
long? Come on.
Next question, which is also probably the last, let's see, said, what do men think about women that are direct about their feeling? Like, just come and ask you out, hello bro, I love you and I want to marry you.
Married.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Married.
direct, hello bro, I like you, let us do the dingo. Oh, hello brother, I like you, come be my boyfriend.
I don't think any man is going to take you seriously if you just go and like, hello, I want to marry you, or hello, I want to ask you.
Oh, most God, dingo.
Okay, hello, I want to dingo with you. It makes no sense. No, it might make, like, trust me, any man who you approach as a lady and tell, I want to do that with you, I want to do this with you, and accepts it, it's not going to take you seriously, because that's not something. Is when something is good and is new, it goes along. But when you're in it, it sees you that way. Because the moment you have like a fight or a misunderstanding, mine goes to, because he looks at it like, if he did that with me,
He probably go as my next door neighbor
what
out.
do with the next guy she sees? You know, that's why it doesn't make sense. So, lady likes a guy. You don't just go out there and say, I like you. Come on. You leave him clues. Come on, be a lady. You give him signs. You give him clues to pick up on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You give him clues to pick up on. You give him things to pick up on. So let's say normally a guy would say, hi, good morning. Where you headed to? And you are, how's that your business? Why are you asking me where I'm heading to? Do I have an appointment with you? You know? So you understand? You understand? Like, you know, you're like all pissed off and carrying burdens that way, you know, you're transferring. No, but because if you wanted to like be open, be more relaxed, let him do the chasing, but make it easy, make yourself like, I'm available. Be obvious without being obvious. You understand? Be available without being available. So give him clue, be relaxed, so don't make it difficult.
Don't make it too noticeable.
You understand? Give him clues like, I want to date you.
I'm single.
You understand? I'm single. I'm ready to mingle, right? But don't just be like, I want to smash the heck out of you. Come on. Please, for your own sake, don't. You know? So you like give him clue, like make yourself
like a friend, kind of.
Be like a lady,
friendship,
you know,
like,
be romantic. Like, he asks for your number, give him your number. Don't be the one to like bug him with calls. Check his call when he calls you.
DM him till he block the head.
Yeah, don't be the one to like send him a DM or crazy. Every social media app that he has, you're on it. No. And don't always be available all the time, like, you know, like you're always you wanna come on. Make yourself a little bit scarce. Make yourself show that you have value. You have things that you're doing that keeps you busy. So I'm there but I'm not there. So you want a dinner tonight? Yes, I could do dinner today. I could do dinner but not today. I keep it plain and simple.
Yeah.
A simple smile that hangs a little bit longer, you know. So like, I like, hi, nice to meet you, Sister Sarah. But you see, I'm not leaving her hand. I'm just still playing with it. Like, the lady knows you're not leaving her hand. She's just playing. A lady that don't have your time.
Really?
A lady that wants you to just go along leaves you and flirts with you a little bit longer, so that when you take it off, you're thinking about it.
Oh my God, men are so creepy, really.
What do you mean it's creepy? Everything counts.
Really?
You know? But you know, it's not like
handshake.
You're like leaving things a little longer. You're smiling more. You're looking at him more. You're talking more. You're paying attention more. You know, so like he looks at it like he remembers. You know, your attention, your time, and you always make time to talk to him. And then, like I said, you give him clues, like things that are okay, easy to. You're not making it like some lady. You ask them, "What's your number?" Why do you need my number? I like to call. why you want to call me? Like, are you doing business or whatever? Like some kind of like that. So you start fighting for answers just to break the barrier that she's trying to put up. But if you like the man already, then there's no need to put a barrier. But you want him to chase you. But you just
if you see me looking down like this, by the way, my son woke up, so he's right here with me. He's so calm. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, so you want him to chase you. You want to be obvious without being obvious.
So this is our final question. And we love you, SS1, for watching. So the final question is, what do men think about stretch mark? Stretch mark. What do you think about it?
What do men think about stretch mark? Like, the question should be, what does a man think about stretch mark? Not every man, or you said men. Not all men are men. So if I could put it like that, not all men are men. Some are like boys, some are children, some are kids. So a man, you understand, knows what stretch marks are. I know why she has the stretch mark. I know what led to the stretch marks. So it doesn't bug me. It doesn't do me a thing that they're there. If anything, it reminds me of how brave, how courageous, how wonderful, how special she is. And what she's willing to give for me, you know?
That makes sense, bro.
But if you look at it as a child, you're like, oh, yeah, stretch mark. You didn't have stretch mark before. You just got a baby and you get stretch mark.
I'ma bite your nose, bro.
Really?
Really?
You know, if you know, like earlier in this video, I said women are the strongest people God ever created. You know why? The process your body goes through just to give birth to one baby. Not to talk of 4, not to talk of 2, not to talk of 3. And they put their body through that for you. You have the right to look at a body and say there's a mark somewhere. Are you insane?
Please be nice to your wife. It's not.
But you could have a bulged tummy with
with lots of
mark on it. And you could, like, you know, not be slim or 6-pack or like see your ribs hanging out and it's okay. But she can have one stretch mark or like a little thing. Come on. My point is, a boy, a kid, worry about stretch mark.
That makes sense.
A man, he gives him like a
and
man.
Make your wife comfortable.
Yeah, a man. That's the word. Cherish stretch mark. Appreciates them and know why. How blessed he is to have this woman beside him. Do you understand? Because for me, my wife's a blessing. So if I see one stretch mark, what I am grateful. I will kiss that stretch mark and hug it. Because why? It's the stretch mark that makes me who I am.
Oh my goodness.
So you can't fight them. You gotta respect it.
What do men think about boom gas?
It's something that everybody does.
I think
so
this question is not even serious.
Yeah, like this is like the easiest of them all. It's something that everybody does.
Yeah, it's nature.
It shouldn't be a problem. It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
If it happens to one and it doesn't happen to the other one, then it can be awkward. You're like, really, seriously, you know.
Yeah, but we do it together.
But everybody does it, and you know why? It's just natural stuff that comes with your body. So what's the problem?
It's not a problem. I mean, if you are married to your husband, except you don't trust him. Because if you trust your husband,
what does trust even have to do with mess?
So when you marry, you should
mess.
Because you keep going to the toilet. How many times you want to go to the toilet?
If you keep hiding,
you'll
going
be
to be with this person for the rest of your life.
You'll be drained.
And then sometimes you understand that what we eat sometimes determines how much gas we pass, right? That sometimes you eat something and then the gas, it just comes every day. Comes every few minutes. So what are you gonna do? Get up every few minutes? Is he a dummy?
It's gonna be awkward.
He's not gonna know what you're going to do.
Just gas already, my
So
sister.
if he has an idea that you're going to the washroom for that, why can't you just lay it on him?
Light him up. Boom.
Not a problem for me. It's not a problem because why? Him too. He can't be irritated. Why? Because he goes through it too, and it's gonna do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
You get to a stage where you're comfortable with your partner. It's not a problem.
But what if you too smell? Both of you disco now. This was imagining
You understand? Like, you know, it's something to joke about, laugh about.
Come woman, and you like this one. You light up the whole building.
Yeah,
then
for
you move
matured couple, not kids.
Yeah, it just makes.
You understand? Because it's like, you know,
gas to worry somebody.
You know, it's no problem for you to, like, you know, like, think about it and say, oh, like, I have to squeeze my legs or I have to run somewhere to go do it. No, do it on my head. Do it on my face if you like. But be comfortable. Love me enough to be comfortable in my front to do it. Because why? Why would I be sneaking behind you? Like, that's the
just
really.
light it.
Just let go. Be free.
Yeah. On this note,
nothing to be worried about.
Let's bring this video to an end. And if you are a wife or a lady, in the comment section you still think you have more questions because I didn't post it on YouTube, because I already have some questions, I just added a few to it. And you still feel like, okay, you have questions to ask, you can leave it in the comment section. I can always ask Scott. You there here. Now we there here. I can always ask my husband. So thank you so much for watching SS Fam. God bless you all. We love you just the way you love us. Peace.